love Alex because he's one of the best people I've ever known. He's the most loving, he's the funniest.
I love Helen because she makes me laugh more than anybody else I've ever met. She takes care of me better than I know how to do myself.
What attracted you to Helen on the night you met?
The fact that she looked a lot classier than all of the slags impressed them. Nice back.
What attracted you to Alex on the night you met?
It was his boldness, his confidence. He just waltzed straight over and gave me his number.
What was your pickup line?
Get in the van! Dun dun dun. Sent my socially retarded friend over and actually used him as a bit of an icebreaker to go and talk to Helen. And then went over and apologised for his terrible conversation. We got on.
What was his pickup line?
Is this your card?
Would you prefer her to dress as a nurse, a French maid, or a nun?
French maid. Please tell me you have the outfit.
Would you prefer him to dress up as a fireman, a doctor, or a superhero?
Superhero. No. Fireman. No. Fireman.
If Helen were an animal, what would she be?
I think she would be an owl. Likes to hoot.
If Alex were an animal, what would he be?
He would be a giant otter because he's super cute. But
What's the most unusual place you've done it?
What? Scrabble? Turkey.
that's just a regular place.
A sofa.
Kitchen table. Not ours.
Where's the most unusual place you want to do it?
Most places. My mum's house.
Well, it doesn't interest me.
Isn't this salty, sandy?
On holiday, somewhere warm, somewhere relaxing.
Turkey.
What celebrity does Alex fancy the most?
Jessica Alba. She-Ra. She's the Princess of Power. Dermot O'Leary. He's a boy. He has a man crush.
What celebrity does Helen fancy the most?
David Beckham. Batman. Jesus. He's awesome. She likes Orlando Bloom. Likes a bit of Gerard Butler as well. She'll take on both of them at the same time.
What's Helen's most embarrassing nickname for you?
Meow.
My name's Alex.
In Lord of the Rings, Paul Simon.
Bastard.
Elf. Bastard.
What's your most embarrassing nickname for her?
Sugar Tits.
Gimpy.
39. Pinky.
And Cunty.
What's the best way to lure Helen into a night of passion?
Nice bath. Some candles. About 10 milligrams of Rohypnol. Don't tell anybody. I fear the consequences. Dun dun dun.
What's the best way to get Alex in the mood for a night of passion?
Take my clothes off. Simple as that.
What's the most romantic moment you've spent together?
I proposed, even though we both wanted to be sick.
I felt sick.
She couldn't stop crying.
Well, no, it was lovely.
What's her worst habit?
Probably being pessimistic.
Eating wheat and then feeling sick.
Eating wheat and then being sick.
Or not being in the mood. Eat wheat, there will be no romance.
What's his worst habit?
Picking my fingers.
Picking his fingers.
Farting.
He farts and it's disgusting. It smells a lot.
If you could change one thing about Helen, what would it be?
Nothing. She's perfect. She wasn't allergic to wheat. No, I'm gonna stick with perfect.
If you could change one thing about Alex, what would it be?
Picking his fingers.
What is your favourite part of her body?
Bum.
What would Alex say is the best bit about your body?
Bum.
What would Helen say is the best part about your body?
My nose.
What is your favourite part of his body?
Nose, bum, legs. Perfect. Perfect, perfect.
Since you've been together, what's the most embarrassing thing you've ever done?
Oh, that's a tricky one. There are hundreds.
Get red wine out of a white carpet by pouring more red wine on it. He has gave a company client a love bite on his stomach. Threw a a lemon at a friend's head he'd only just first met. He does say rude things to people without realising. Got on stage on holiday naked with my brother.
What's the most embarrassing thing you've ever done?
I don't get embarrassed about myself. Probably putting myself somewhere. Texting my friend Francis about Alex and sent the text to Alex. It said something like, I'm going to Sankey's with Alex tonight. I hope he's not a rubbish dancer. I was like, no! Come back!
Describe Helen as if she were a book.
She has a hardcover. It is relatively easy to read, challenging, funny, has a very happy ending in a sexy way. In a sexy way.
Describe Alex as if he were a book.
He's got a soft cover. He's an interesting and intelligent read. He's moody and romantic. It would be an honest story with no bullshit.
Finally, tell us something about Helen we don't already know.
She almost shit herself in Harrods about 3 weeks ago. Almost pooing herself on a bus on the way to an airport. It's another shit herself one. Most of them involve pooing herself. She's lesbian. Not in anybody else's head but mine. She once had a little sexy book called Instrument of Pleasure. I think it's a sexy book. That's good.
Tell us something about Alex we don't already know.
He has a sexy dance. He has a private sexy dance. I hope he only does just for me.